How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Despite Exile with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the
Hi,
band.
I'm Jay. I'm the singer.
I'm Giacomo, I'm the guitar player.
Awesome, guys. So the first question is, how'd you start out the band, and how'd you get your members?
Oh man, it was a long time ago. It was definitely a long time ago. It was like 10 years ago. I was still in high school. I started a band that basically was a Parkway Drive cover band.
Oh,
'Cause
wow.
I started the band with the current bass player that's still playing with us, and he joined us. Giacomo joined us after because actually he was the first option for as a guitar player, but we were so bad that he refused to join the band. So yeah, when we started to getting a little more serious, he then said, "Yeah, okay, I'm joining the band." So we've been playing together for 10 years now, I think, something like that.
Kinda.
That's great. Oh my gosh. She told you just like, man, you suck. Like, get better. Now you gotta.
I wasn't that harsh, but
Oh, okay.
kinda.
I don't know, man.
He
Hey,
did not,
listen,
he
I,
did
I feel
not
like.
say it. He did not say it, but it was clear. And you know what? He was right. So to be honest, I have nothing to say about it.
Well, that's good. I feel like, whenever I hear about something like that, when it's just so like aggressive, I'm always like, you know what, maybe it could be a good thing where the band's like, you know what, maybe we do have to get better. I didn't mean it in like a
Yeah.
bad way. Sometimes that's usually a bad thing. They're just
No, no,
like,
no. I mean, you have to know where you should put your time, So
yeah.
totally
No.
get it.
He
Not a
also
problem.
was just like, I want to make sure that this band's gonna do it. And now you're doing an interview with like somebody that lives in New Jersey that like you've never
Exactly.
met in your
Yeah. It's
entire
crazy.
life.
I mean, it's crazy to think that when we started, I mean, we would never ever thought like we went to Japan last year. So seeing where we came from, it's like, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. Now we're having an interview with a guy in New Jersey, and I mean, it's great. It's great. It's awesome.
That's awesome. Next question, guys. What are some favorite venues you guys like to play at, or catch a show at in your hometown?
Oh, well, I mean, in our own hometown, there's not many places where we can play. Actually, there's basically none, and that's a big issue because every time that we want to do like a release party or something like
Hmm.
that, we have to search for a venue to play, and we can't find it. We played in our hometown last December for the first time in 3 or 4 years, and it's very bad because we live in a little town in the northern east of Italy. So, let's say that music here is not like the first thing that comes to someone's mind. So, yeah, we have a little more luck in playing like in places like Milan, Rome, Turin, like in bigger cities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. Well, hopefully you guys get a venue the next time we talk, or hopefully you'll be doing, the world tours, doing like some cool stuff overseas.
Yeah, that's the plan.
There we go. Next question, guys. What was the last show you guys attended that you didn't play?
Hmm. Oh, you first, you first. I know mine.
Um, didn't really get to go to a lot of gigs lately. You go first, I think about
Okay.
it actually.
I went like a month ago in Slovenia, and I attended the show of Die Artist Murder, Before an
Ooh,
Autopsy, Carnifex, I Am, and I think it was Rivers of Nile. And it was pretty awesome, to be honest. I mean, the last time, I mean, I'm going to be really, I don't know, I like to tell the truth.
yeah,
I'm
sure.
really, I like, so the last time I saw The Artist Murder was back in 2015 or 2014, I'm not sure. And I wasn't really impressed. They were good, but I was expecting something more.
Sure.
And they put on a show this time that was like, what? They are incredible. And seeing again, Fit for an Autopsy was amazing because they are our friends. We played with them like 3 or 4 times,
Nice.
and they I think they're the best metal band around right now, like in the underground, because they're, I mean, in the underground scene, I think they are like one of the best metal acts right now, and they're great people. They're amazing.
So it came to my mind. I went to a Bon Iver concert, Bon Iver,
Oh.
and it was really cool. It's my lately I'm not listening to that much of metal and heavy music.
Yeah, he's not a metal guy.
Not lately, actually. And Bon Iver is the thing I'm listening most in the past years, and I already have the tickets for another show this year
Ooh.
because they're coming back to Italy, and I'm really happy.
There we go. Awesome. Well, complete opposites, which is always cool. I always love hearing like, what people really listen to, like outside of, even if it is in metal, like different stuff within metal and outside of metal. Obviously, it always makes something interesting and unique. And I also feel like it kind of, maybe indirectly comes into the interest of what you guys do. Maybe not so much
Oh,
Bon Iver, but definitely, it gives you a roundness to your music for
well,
sure.
yeah, absolutely. I think that the way we write music is definitely a product of what we listen, and we all listen to different stuff. I mean, me and the drummer are the most metalheads, let's say. He and the bass player are more like the, strange kind of thing, like not really metal. They like metal, of course, but they listen to, more peculiar stuff, and this really helps to develop your own sound because you put in your music some elements that you wouldn't think about if you don't listen to other stuff rather than metal.
Yeah, also when it comes to like mm, finding bands that sounds like us, like to do, when you promote your music,
Yeah.
you have to put in there they sound alike. It's the names that comes out are always like Fallujah, which have a really ambient part in the background in their death metal, or Veil of Maya, which
Yes.
is metal but with melodic elements.
Old Veil of Maya, please.
Old Veil of Maya.
Still love them.
So some guy on YouTube actually told us we are like emo deathcore.
Yeah. Yeah, we get
Yeah.
we get the craziest references sometimes. I remember this guy or girl, I don't remember, that told us once, "You definitely sound like Arch Enemy," and I was like,
What the fuck?
okay, nice.
Yeah,
What?
but when they say we are like melodic deathcore,
This is
in
good.
a way we like it because it's it's what we are aiming for when we write. We don't want to sound like all the style deathcore. We are not
Yeah.
interested in that. So we like to put a lot of melodic elements in it and atmospheric,
Yeah, we like to, make things a little interesting, because a lot of bands right now, like, I don't know, maybe Lorna Shore,
Yeah.
with all those atmospheric kind of elements, are great, and at the same time, they can actually be really heavy. Because right now, as of now, I don't think that heaviness is only like chugging, like going like this all the time, but it's like makes someone actually feel really bad while he listens to your music. Like that's the heaviness, like Corn or something like
Yeah.
that, and you're like, God, this is heavy. That's heaviness.
Yeah, no, that's how I felt. Shouts to Chelsea. She sent me the single over early, and I was listening to it, and I was like, she's like, let me know what you really think about this, because she's like, we have something in the works, and I was like, yeah, absolutely. And so I was listening to it at the gym, and I was just like, I was like, doing some weights and stuff, and I was like listening to it, and I was like, this is sick. Like I could totally get down with the rest of this. Like it was something that was in my wheelhouse. Like you mentioned Lorna Shore, that was like one band that
Mhm.
immediately came to mind. I was like, this is like Lorna Shore, like a little bit of like old school Veil of Maya, stuff like that. Those were bands that I thought of initially, that were like, okay, they're trying to go for that sort of sound, but maybe like that's only one single. They could go like, further in that direction more melodically, or they could go a little bit more heavier.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of,
I mean,
what
I
the
think
rest of it's going to sound like.
Venom, yeah, Venom right now I think is the most extreme song we wrote, but actually it's because we wanted to write the most extreme song we ever did. Like, we just started writing out, and I'm like, okay, let's go for it. Who cares? And we just did it. So we're not really used to write stuff that intricate and that fast. So yeah, I mean, we're really happy with it. I don't want to say it's the best thing we've ever written, because every band says this stuff, and I don't want to say it, but I'm really happy about how it turns out. Absolutely.
Well, there we go. Well, if you continue down that path, I feel like you'll be, if not on the same level as Lorna Shore, but higher for sure. I feel
Well,
like you
let's
guys,
go.
you guys got some good things coming. So everyone on here, the single will be out by the time this comes out, but I get to listen to that exclusive stuff. But anyway, the next thing, guys, the most important thing, obviously we kind of delved into it a little bit, but what are some of your influences? Who do you guys draw from?
Oh, a lot of different stuff. Lately, I mean, not really lately, but I always listen to Fit for an Autopsy, because actually, to be honest, I love everything that is produced by Will Putney.
Oh, he's great.
So every band that Will Putney produces, I listen to them, and I try to take something from it, because it's the sound that I love, So Straight from the Path, Die Artist Murder, Fit for an Autopsy, the latest, how's it called? Great American Ghosts record. And it's amazing, man, because it has that old school kind of vibe to it, like the new metal 200 is like that raw sound, and I love everything that he does. So yeah, let's say that I am the heavy part of the writing process. He's the more melodic part.
Yeah. And a couple of more bands, couple of names that we like to drop in, because they were a really important influence for us, but they they didn't get as much attention as they deserved. And one is Circle of Contempt, which is a metal band from
Sweden. Norway.
Finland,
yeah,
I think. They released through Sumerian Records some years ago, and they are really interesting.
Yeah,
really interesting. And another band from New Zealand.
No one knows them. No one knows them.
Indred Response, which is a kind of melodic death metal band. And they released one of our favorite albums from the Oceanic Graves
in 2008.
So it's a big influence for us, because it blends death metal with a lot of melodic inserts in it, especially with the guitars, and a lot of like fast elements with the drumming that we really listen to them a lot, and we try to put something into our music.
Yeah, I think it's one of the few albums that I still listen to
unironically
and from start to end all the time. It's an album that never gets old to me, and I mean, it's like that album that if you ask me which album do you want to bring on a desert island, it's probably that one. That one or something else, but that one is going to be on the list for sure. From the Oceanic Graves.
There we go. Awesome, guys. Next question, keeping it more current. What have you guys been listening to lately? What's on your Spotify? What have you been listening to?
Oh, man, the worst stuff ever. Let me check.
Ooh, the worst stuff. I'm excited to hear this.
I'm sure I listened to Justin Bieber. I'm sure.
Oh.
Know Your Enemy. Know Your Enemy.
Oh, okay.
So Porcupine Tree, yeah.
Yeah.
Lorna Shore.
Okay.
Justin Bieber.
Oh, all right.
And I there's a lot and this is all for now. And I listened to our music. Sometimes I still do it to learn from our mistakes. And so yeah, sometimes I still listen to our music.
I listen to Loth.
Oh
The
yeah,
Oh,
no.
new
yes.
album is really good. And guilty pleasure, I listen to The Weeknd. You know,
Oh, yeah, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd and Daft Punk. I really love those. And of course, lo-fi hip hop radio, beats to study to.
Yeah, it
That's
kind
my
of
guilty pleasure.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We tried to actually in our not in Venom but in Torch, our latest single, the one before Venom, we actually put some kind of drum machine elements, like some not really lo-fi but drum machine-ish elements to
Yeah.
add some rhythm. Yeah, we like to draw from everything, to be honest. We just try, and if it works, good, and if it doesn't work, we'll just throw it away.
Well, I think it's been working pretty well, so I'm excited to hear the rest of it.
Yeah.
I feel like I think what you've got going on is real good. So hopefully the people here will think it's good as well. But the next question, guys, a fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what would it be?
Oh man, we have a song that we have already written the cover of it, but we never found the time to actually produce it in the right way.
And we never found the courage
Exactly,
to
and
get
we
it
ne-
out.
we never really were brave enough to do it, and it's Without Me by Eminem. I have a pre-production somewhere, and I might send it to you if I find it. And it's crazy. I am the biggest Eminem fan. I come from hip hop, okay, so I never listened to like Iron Maiden, Metallica, all that stuff.
Yeah,
I always listened to old school hip hop, and then I got into metal. So I was like, let's try covering something from Eminem, and yeah, we should do it. I
yeah.
mean, the there, but yeah, definitely that one,
Well,
absolutely.
Yeah,
well
and
now that
as far as live covering goes, like more metal covers,
Hmm.
we are planning to put up if not same to Swing Today from Way of Maya, but it's just like if you do an encore and people won't let you get out of stage, with it's rarely the case, but happened to us.
Yeah.
They ask for a second encore, maybe put it in like a cover, but it's just for fun,
Yeah.
just for us to get warm up in the rehearsal, and let's see. I don't think we will ever play it.
Yeah, because to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of bands playing cover during their live sets.
sure.
At
Yeah.
least if it's not like a cover that is completely different from the original. But yeah, I prefer when bands play their stuff.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's true too. But I also disagree in the sense of like if you don't know the crowd, I guess, and people are just like you're playing at like a bar or something, people don't know who you are, and they're like, "Oh,
Oh
I know
yeah.
this song." Like that's definitely a good opportunity to
Oh well,
maybe
man,
see it.
absolutely. When I started playing, because actually I am a guitar player. I mean, I went to vocals as a mistake because we couldn't find a vocalist. So I was like, okay, I will just try, and then I stayed at vocals. But I was a guitar player, and my first band were cover band of System of a Down.
Ooh,
So yeah, I used to play a lot of covers, and we did play covers during the first year of this band because we didn't have enough songs. So I
It was
don't.
like Kids with Engage covers.
Yeah, it was Rose of Sharing by
ooh,
Disengage. Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. And maybe something else, but I'm not sure. But Rose of Sharing for sure was in our set list.
there we go. Well, hopefully people will check out that Eminem cover that will never exist, and I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who's gonna get it, and then I'm gonna get DMs from people be like, "Oh, where's this Eminem cover at?" And then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it away. Not gonna
Not
give it
sure.
away. I'll
Okay.
keep it. It'll be in my heart forever.
Okay. Okay.
Next question, guys. A fun one as well. Favorite food to eat?
Oh. I
It's kind of cliche, but I'll go with pizza.
Yeah, man, we are the most
You
Italians
see,
ever, probably.
you see the
Yeah,
mustache, yeah.
yeah. If you have to ask me, yeah, probably pizza. Yeah, or another thing that is um, a food that we make only here in our region is it's called frico. Frico. Okay, it's basically a mashup of cheese and potatoes,
Yep.
which is really good, and you can't find it anywhere else. But yeah, so pizza or frico,
Ooh.
definitely.
As
Anything
far
with
as
cheese.
foreign food goes, like sushi is really good, but
No.
pizza's better.
No, foreign food, uh, McDonald's. Does it count as foreign food?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay, yeah,
counts.
not really into. Yeah, I like eating sushi sometimes, but not too often. My girlfriend loves sushi, and every time we have to go out, let's go eating sushi. I'm like, yeah, okay. So yeah, but I have to say that when we were in Japan, sushi was really good and really better than the one you eat here, definitely. So yeah, I really appreciated sushi when we were in Japan.
Well, that's where it's from. So I feel like you gotta get the local cuisine. So I love pizza too. I went to Italy many years ago, but I love pizza in Italy. I don't think I've ever been able to like I eat pizza here still in Jersey, but like Italian pizza is next
Which kind
level.
of pizza do you have there? The tall one?
It was
I
a
don't
thin,
remember.
like it was super thin.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
the real
right.
thin
So
stuff.
like the northern way of doing pizza in Italy, because the no northern of Italy it's really thin, and in the southern part of Italy it's a little more higher.
Yeah, I think I went to Rome. I'm pretty sure I went to Rome, like the
Okay.
capital,
Yeah.
and they had like pizza. It was like this thin, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
I'm home. This is what I'm
Oh yeah,
about.
man.
So good. So
Absolutely.
gotta go back to Italy. That's the next stop. But next question, guys. If you could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest feature on your next record or a producer you'd like to work with in the future, who would it be?
Oh, well, we already picked someone to be featured on our record.
And we won't tell it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can tell it, but let's say that we played with them last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we will have a featuring on our record, absolutely. And as far as producers, I mean, Will Putney, I mean, Will, if you're watching this,
He might.
can you be like my uncle forever and like adopt me? I don't know, please. Yeah, man, Will, absolutely. Will is like my light in the darkness. I swear.
There we go.
With vocals, if our all-time favorite maybe is Phil Boseman from Whitechapel, is a dream that it will never happen. But since we are speculating, we'd
Yeah,
love
man.
to have him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Phil would be amazing. I mean, I studied every inch of Phil vocal-wise because he's my favorite vocalist. I mean, when I started, I was like, dude, I have to be like Phil, and I
Yeah.
really studied everything that he did, and so yeah, it would be amazing to collaborate with Phil. Absolutely.
Never
There,
happened.
Probably
there.
never happened, but it would be great.
Hey, listen, man. That's why you gotta shoot for the stars. You gotta see, and then we're gonna use the power of Twitter to make it happen. So go
Absolutely.
tweet at Phil Bozeman and Will Putney. Let's get this shit happening. 2020,
Yeah.
baby. Let's make it work,
Let's
guys.
do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get it. Let's get it, guys. Also, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I feel like Will watches this stuff, and will be actually by the time this comes out, my interview with Great American Ghost will be out. So who knows? Maybe you might have subscribed
Really?
already. Yeah. So hey, like maybe listen, Will. I know you manage Great American Ghost, so come on, guys, let's make it happen.
Yeah, man, it would be great because he's like he's too good. Everything that he
He's
touches
great.
turns to gold. So yeah, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I actually sent an email to his manager to know what it would take to work with him, and yeah, it's a lot, but if
It's worth it.
if I could trust me, I would for sure because it's my dream. absolutely.
There we go. Well, you know what to do next. That's all I'm going to tell you. Anyway,
We're here.
next question, guys. If there is another musical instrument you guys could master, what would it be?
Another musical instrument?
Drums.
Okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
drums.
Always wanted to be a drummer, but could never had a drum set because it's noisy. But absolutely, yeah. If I had to choose, absolutely a drummer.
Yeah, me too, because I played drums for a while, but really, I had a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover band, but really amateur level, okay, and I really loved playing drums, but mm, as I go on, I am songwriter also for like soundtracks and stuff like that. And as I go on, I feel like rhythm and timing and the rhythmic section is always like top important thing
Yeah.
to master. And it will be really useful as a songwriter mastering drums.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like for me, obviously, yeah, I have my guitar here or one of my guitars. I like have no hand-feet coordination whatsoever. Like I can't move my feet and my hands at different times. It's so hard.
Dude, I can't even play guitar and sing at the same time. So, yeah, I don't know.
I'm working on that now currently, so
Nice.
we'll see how it goes. But the next question, guys, my personal favorite. I always love asking it. If you could be a video game character, who would you be?
I leave it to him because he's like a real geek. So yeah, him first, and then I will tell you.
Wow. Now
I got the right crowd.
I'm really into Overwatch, the game from Blizzard.
Oh,
Okay.
come on, dude. I know.
I really love Winston. I I just love the character, and I just
wanna be
love him.
Winston.
I wanna be Winston, yeah.
My
Fuck.
guy.
Historical video games, of course, I love Super Mario. You can tell. But
The mustache.
yeah, exactly. What about you? You are a Kojima fan,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I wanna be either Dante from Devil May
Ooh.
Cry or Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Absolutely, dude. I am stuck with a PlayStation 2 because
Ooh.
I never wanted to buy anything else because I am the type of guy. I mean, I'm not really into video games, but when I start playing, I will just leave exactly. I will just be there like this, like days and days. So I know that I don't have to play video games if I want to actually be productive in any other way. So I'm just refusing to upgrade my console. So yeah, I'm stuck with my PlayStation 2 playing, of course, Metal Gear Solid, Devil May Cry, Need for Speed Underground, and probably something else. I don't remember what. I'm trying to look at my little collection of video games, but yeah, those are the video games that I'm still playing.
There we go. Awesome.
I have my game waiting for me at home.
Yeah, he's a PC guy. He's a computer guy. I'm a console guy. The only game that I played on the computer was World of Warcraft. That's where I actually understood that I couldn't play any games because I think I stayed 3 months at home without probably seeing the light in front of the screen playing World of Warcraft.
Oh my god.
With I don't even remember which character I had, but I just didn't leave anymore. I was like all the time. Oh yeah, it was a dark elf, a night elf.
Of course it was.
It was, I don't remember which one. Probably a warrior. I don't remember, but it was a night elf.
Dear God, that's fucking
Yeah, I
crazy.
know. Sorry.
I feel like I'm a gamer, but I'm not that. Like, the only games that I'll die hard by is like any obviously like Pokemon. I
Oh
love
man,
Pokemon.
I completely finished 100% Pokemon Red and Pokemon Silver. 151 and 151. They're still there.
Beautiful. I love that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm not that hardcore of a gamer. I love playing games. I just bought. Well, I didn't just buy. I have a Switch. so I play that the most. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm more of a console person. Obviously, I have the PC, but that's mostly for like the channel and doing all this sort of stuff. But maybe I'll get into some PC gaming this year. Who knows? But the next question, guys, another fun one, keeping it music related. If you could compile a dream
Yep.
tour, who would be on the lineup? Obviously, your band's on it, so.
I think it's the tour we really want to happen in real life. So probably us, Bleed from Within, Feed from Autopsy, with Will playing, please, and I don't know, maybe a big headliner might be. Oh well, I will go with Slipknot because I'm a big Slipknot fan. Yeah.
Never happening, but Bleed from Within and Fit for an Autopsy is in the target, yeah.
Yeah, we were trying to like I don't know. Please.
We played with both
Yep.
bands. We are kind of close friends
Yeah.
with both bands, so maybe.
But they're getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
And we're not, so it's a
We're not
bit of a
catching up.
problem to like
Don't worry. This year, I think
Yeah,
you
let's
guys,
use Twitter power, Twitter gang.
you guys will get big this year. I have a, I don't want to predict the future, but
So, I
I
really
feel
hope
like
so.
I will put you on my back and I will carry your band
Carry
up into the
us, please.
stratosphere. Well, let's do it. We're gonna get these tours to happen. We're gonna get Phil Bozeman on here. We're gonna get Will Putney. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Next question, guys. In your opinion, who puts on a great live performance?
Who wasn't?
Live performance.
Who puts on
Yeah,
a great
puts
live
on. Yeah, who like performs
Okay,
the best?
I think it was not a good live performance. A good live performance? Oh man, so many bands to be honest.
My all-time favorite show
yeah.
was from Sigur Rós. You know,
Ooh.
the
Wow. Okay.
island. Okay, and on my top three, mcuh, of
Ooh.
course. mcuh is incredible live, just
The best.
incredible. And Bon Iver.
Ooh.
Bon Iver are really good live. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Bring Me the Horizon.
Wow. All right.
I saw Bring Me the Horizon live like 2 years ago, right before Ammo dropped, and the show was amazing. I mean, let's not talk about what they play right now, if you like it, if you don't like it, but the show itself was incredible, man. Was incredible. And another band that I like, oh man, Die Artist Murder. Now that they have all these visual effects around and they're playing really tight now, they have the new drummer is just incredible.
Yeah.
And the Akasha Strain.
Ooh.
Dude,
Yeah.
I saw the Akasha Strain when we played in at TechFest in 2018,
Ooh.
and it was like being in hell. Everything was green. Vincent was like the devil himself, man. It was like it wasn't a show. It was like an experience. I swear. It was amazing. So yeah, Akasha Strain, Bring Me the Horizon, and Die Artist Murder.
Honorable mention for Tesseract.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because I mean they are really good, especially the singer. But the real MVP there is their sound engineer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The live sound engineer from Tesseract is like the best around because they sounded like perfect.
Yeah.
On point.
Yeah.
I can definitely agree with that. I saw them. It's been a while since I've seen them, but I saw them on their last run, I think, in the States, and it was just like mind blowing. Like they're so tight live. It's incredible. But I can also agree with Acacia Strain. I saw them. They just did on their last tour that they did was I think it was Continents for their 10-year tour. And it was and it was also with After the Burial, and they did a 10-year tour for their record, and that was awesome. I've seen Acacia Strain like at like some smaller shows and like maybe just caught their set offhand, but I've never actually like sat and watched them like play before, and they are fantastic. Like I will definitely go back and see them again just because Vincent is just such a nasty dude.
The best part was all the speeches from that the Vincent gave. Like they were like the darkest stuff ever. Like I remember perfectly that he said, "Life is miserable, and the only thing that you can do is find a way to make it less miserable." And I was
Yeah.
like, and everything with this like gloomy kind of atmosphere, everything was green, and I was whoa, like whoa.
Yeah, that's what he said that's what he said at the Continent store. He was just
Oh,
like,
okay.
he said like pretty much something very similar to that, and I was like, oh my god, I was like, please just have a bus hit me or something. Like this is like
Exactly, yeah, exactly. I was like, dude, this is so dark, but I was smiling, so it's good for me.
But awesome guys. Next question, a fun one. If another fun one. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Difficult one.
Right now, I must say that my favorite TV show that I'm watching, that I just finished watching, is Ash versus the Evil Dead.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But probably my favorite, I know it's like a kind of cliche, but I'm a big Breaking Bad fan.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Breaking Bad is great, but it's one of those TV shows that you don't rewatch too many times. But yeah, I think that's my favorite. My current favorite is Ash vs. the Evil Dead, though. And my favorite movie ever is probably The Matrix.
Oh,
Yeah.
classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as TV shows goes, I'm really not
He's
like,
not a Netflix and chill guy.
yeah, I have Netflix, but I don't really use it a lot. I love Scrubs.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
nice.
Yeah,
My
I'm
guy.
like more comedy TV shows
Nice.
guy. Also, I loved Lost, classic.
oh, classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
The grandpa of TV shows.
Yeah, and about movies, I don't know. I'll go with a classic too, like Jurassic Park.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's
Nice.
it's where my heart is.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay,
It's good.
I know it aged bad. It aged bad. Yeah, if you watch it now, it's not that good, but it is where my heart is.
you know what they say, life will find a way.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go. Next question, guys. You kind of alluded to it earlier. Jay kind of alluded to it earlier. But if you were trapped on a desert island for the next month and there was one record you could bring with you, what would it be?
Okay, I'm not gonna say the one I said before because it's too obvious. But oh man, this is hard. For a month, listen to the same record.
Just one record.
Just one
Yeah.
record. Yep.
That's a small island.
It is
Oh.
a small island. Yes. Unless you want to
That's
give a
it.
runner-up, you can give a. I'll make it a little easier. You can give a runner-up.
Thank you, man. I'll go with self-titled from Bon Iver. Bon Iver. It's a really good record. And I'll say
Sure. I don't know.
The Discovery from Daft Punk.
Ooh. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Like that one though.
You know what? I'll probably go with Volume 3 by Slipknot.
Ooh. Yes. That's great.
Because first of all, I think it's their best record. I mean, I loved Iowa, of course, but I don't think it's their best effort because it's just basically a bass that hits you in the face. But Volume 3 has that feel to it, like really like kind of dark that I really love, and yeah, it's an album. It is another album that I still listen from the end to the beginning. Sorry, from beginning to end every time. So yeah, I would go with Volume 3 by Slipknot.
Ooh, there we go. And then the last thing, guys, tell them about Despite Exile, where they can find you out on social media and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Well, follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and what you will hear is our new single Venom, which will be already released by now, and we're planning to do some other stuff before the release of the actual record. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of material, and probably even the cover of Eminem, or maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah. Now there will be at least one or two more singles to before
Probably.
the record. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some cool announcement to make.
There we go. Well, go check out Despite Exile. Huge shout outs to Chelsea. She always gives me some sick international bands, so I always love having them on and chatting, even though I feel like eventually they'll come to the States. I hope you guys come to the States really soon.
Good, I hope so.
But go check what? Go ahead.
At the moment now, it's really difficult to travel.
Yeah, we can't even get out of our own nation.
Yeah,
so,
I feel that.
Right now it's a bit of a problem, but
shout outs.
We'll come to the US if we can.
Well, we'll find out if the is still here in the next month. So, but go check out Despite Exile. Seriously, very sick band. I'm excited for you guys to check out Venom. It is one of the best gym tracks that I've listened to in a very long time. Not to say that you should only listen to it at the gym, but I will say it may make you, do a few more reps at the gym just because you're so aggravated. That's how I felt. I don't know. And now my arms hurt. But go check out their stuff. Seriously, one of the coolest melodic deathcore bands I've heard in a hot minute. So go give them a listen. Links in the description where you can find out about their band, their music, anything coming up currently. And if you enjoy this interview, make sure to share it, like it, subscribe. Make sure to go tweet at Will and Phil Bozeman because they're trying to make that shit happen.
Yeah, everywhere. Phil Bozeman and Will Putney, please adopt us.
Let's do it. Let's make it happen. And thanks to the guys from Despite Exile for coming on tonight.
Thank you for having us, man. Thanks.
Thanks to you, man.